Hello, 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 gorgeous parents. I'm super excited to meet you guys here. There have been a lot of questions coming from you parents, from you guys that, how to really make your child listen to you. That's what many of you have given me as a question. So today I will do my best, what's in my power to answer your question. I'll be giving you 10 tips that you can immediately start implementing in your life so that it becomes easier for you to make your child listen to you. So I have my notes. I'm not going to share any screens today. I'm just going to speak from my heart and I hope that it reaches your heart. Okay. So the number one point or tip that I would like to share is, are you listening to your child? Many a times it happens that we just want our children to listen to us, right? We are micromanaging them. Now, I want you guys to think about this situation. You go to your job, you go to your workplace, or even if you are a homemaker, your husband or your spouse comes to you and he or she is saying in a way that, it's very disrespectful. ये हुआ नहीं, ये क्यों नहीं किया, अभी तक कैसे नहीं हुआ, how can you be so lazy, how can you be so how can you be so lazy to do this, to not do this? If that person is continuously telling you how to do, what to do, how would you feel? You would feel drained out, you would feel negative towards that person, right? And you will eventually shut yourself from listening to that person. This is the exact thing that is happening with us. We are not listening to our children and we are just demanding them to do things. We are just demanding them to study. We are just demanding them to eat healthy. We're just demanding them to sleep well. But we are not listening to them. We are not receptive towards their ideas, towards what they are actually going through. And that's the reason your child is not listening to you, because the child is not open to you, because the child feels that you are there only to correct your child, right? And during these times, somewhere the connection is broken, right? So the second thing I want to ask you is, are you being respectful towards your child, or are you just demanding, are you just ordering them from distant that you have to clean this toys, you have to do this, you have to do that? Understand that we all have the best intention for our children. Nobody can beat that argument that we all have the best intention for our children. But what we do is we justify that because he's not listening to me, I have to raise my voice. Because he doesn't listen to me, I have to shout and yell at them. We are just justifying our mistakes in the name of making them a good person, right? So we need to stop doing that. We need to be respectful towards their space, towards what they want in life. And yes, there are going to be moments which are non-negotiables, absolutely non-negotiable. We want our children to do it, and there's a way to do it. Okay. So the next point is, if you have a child between 0 to 5, 7, of course 0 to 2, of course you have to do it for your children. But if your child is anywhere between 3 to 7, what you can do is you can start with, let's do it together. If you want your child to clean up the room, you can say to your child that, let's do this together, right? You start with this by ordering them that you need to clean your toys before you come to bed. That will not work, because your child doesn't give a damn what you're ordering. But if you gamify that process, okay, let's do this together. The one who cleans will get something from me, or something that your child absolutely loves doing, right? A person who cleans this room fatafat will get an ice cream from me, or will go for a long walk or long drive, right? So let's do this together. Next is, whenever you want your child to listen, Don't order them. Don't order them by saying, "Beta, ye padhai karne baith jao, start studying, or sit for studies." You cannot just order them. So what I would like you to do is go down to their level, have that eye contact, and just say, "Bacha, humko abhi padhne baithna hai. Bacha, we have to study now," right? That will make your child listen to you, because when we are standing, when we are in this standing position, and when your child's height is very low, the child will feel threatened whenever you are ordering them. They will go into their cocoon, they will open up their defense system, and they will not listen to you. So going down to their eye level will help them to feel safe, to feel that yes, you are there for them and they will not be threatened by you. Okay, so going down to their eye level is and having that eye contact is what I would highly suggest and recommend. Next is try to understand why they don't want to do something. If your child doesn't want to study, probably there is a reason. In my masterclass, I share that behavior is at the tip of the iceberg, right? There are multiple levels that go within. If you have not yet registered for my masterclass, then do attend my masterclass, because I will be sharing a lot in that. So trying to understand why exactly they don't want to do it. There is an underlying belief that they have, that they seem to be true, that they feel to be true, and that's the reason they are not studying or they're not doing something that you have told them. Okay, so try to have the connect. Try to ask them, what is it that is stopping you from doing this, bacha? What is it that is stopping you from doing maths? Probably your child does not like to do maths or science or English or any subject, but at least try to understand from their point of view, what is it that they are struggling from. It might be as simple as, that the child does not like the teacher, and that's the reason that child does not like the studies or the subject. It can be as simple as that. Your child wants to study that particular subject, but whenever your child sits to study that subject, he remembers how demeaning and frustrating that teacher is, and that's why he's going away from those studies, right? So really try to ask them that, "Bacha, I am here for you. I am here. Just let me know what is it that is stopping you from studying this subject." Just try to understand, right? Now, after you have understood it, explain the importance of doing it. Explain the importance of doing studies. Explain the importance of doing anything, keeping cleanliness. Explain the importance. If we are clean, there won't be any germs that will sit, and you can even show them videos of the germs that we see only in the microscope. So that way you're generating an awareness in them. So when you give awareness and information, that is also well received, rather than just ordering them to do something. Letting them know, giving them information that is relevant to their age, of course. It should be age appropriate. But when you give these small instructions, or sorry, information, that is what is going to help your child to really do that work or do that thing, right? The next that I would like to suggest, it's an eighth point, is make them do household chores. One household chore the child should be doing every single day, whether it is sweeping in the night, whether it is cleaning all the toys, whether it is cleaning the kitchen counter. It can be anything. So what I do in my personal this thing, that I ask my child to clean up her toys. Meanwhile, I am cleaning the kitchen after the dinner. So she knows that even my mom has to do some things and even I have to do some things. So that becomes an easier task for them when they see us doing the same things that we ask them to do. If we are asking them to study, why not take your book and pen and start studying with them? When they see us studying, now, for example, I keep on studying, I keep on investing a lot in my learning. I invest time, I invest money, I invest my energy all of my energy in studying something new every single day. And when she sees me with my book, with my pen, when I'm writing my goals, she also inherently she also wants to write down. She also asks me for the book and pen, and she starts writing something. So we have to become worthy of imitation. This is a very important point. There is no other way around. Okay. Next is positive reinforcement. What you can do is whenever you want your child to do something, you can keep a reward, a reinforcement, like if at all, the person, most of the times what happens is when we want our child to clean the toys in the room, what we do is, if you don't clean the room, I won't give you ice cream. If you don't do this, I won't give you this. If you don't do that, I won't give you that. Rather than that, change the vocabulary that you're saying. Okay, the one who cleans this room is going to get amazing ice cream from my side for today. Or the one who cleans the room will go for a long drive with me. One thing that positive, this is called positive reinforcement. So whenever you give certain rewards, certain things to look up to after I complete my task, that is when the child will feel motivated, right? And when consistently, when you keep on doing this every single day, your child will subconsciously, it will be programmed in your child that I have to clean my room. And after some time, even if you don't give those rewards, the child will enter into that habit of cleaning the room. Okay. So that's about positive reinforcement. Next is very important, storytelling. Storytelling is a very important format where we can give information rather than give information via stories. We tend to give a lot of values to our children, and those values is what stays till the very end with our children. Now, you might have heard this phrase, facts tell, stories sell. If you keep on telling facts, keep on telling ki ye nahi karna, wo nahi karna, your child will not understand. But if you give it, present it in a form of story, your child will always remember that story. So storytelling is a very important format. Okay. So these are the 10 points that I had to share. Now, if you are not a part of my community, paid community, do join my community where I share a lot. I meet you guys every single week to share a lot, to answer your questions. Second, if you are already a part of my community and you are watching this, do attend all the sessions, because you know what kind of value that you get. Do attend all my sessions and do comment below that you are a part of my community, and do comment what were your key takeaways from this particular session that we did. And if you are not a diamond member, if you are a member, silver member, and if you are not yet a diamond member, I would highly recommend to go to a diamond member level membership, because that's where the true game is on. If you feel this was powerful and valuable, just type in valuable in the chat box and give me your 3 key takeaways from this particular session. And I will be coming back to you with a lot of answers to your questions. So I would highly recommend, fill the Google form that I will be sharing in the comments. Fill it and I will try to answer all your questions in this particular series. Okay, so thank you so much for waiting and attending this till the very end, and I will see you on the other side later. Bye bye.